Okay. Hi, Crystal. How are you today?
Good. How are you doing, Holly?
I'm doing good. I'm good. Glad you were able to make it here today because it was a little rainy out there. So,
I have the issues with the driving and this and that, so
yeah.
whatever.
It makes it harder too with the bad weather. So,
Yeah.
to get through. Okay, so the last time that we saw each other, I mentioned that we have to touch base on the safety plan because it's been 90 days since we've done your last one.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. All right.
So then, what do I do with my last one? Do I just get rid of it?
You can hold on to it. You can give it to me. You can get rid of it too because
Okay.
I'm going to write you up a new one.
Okay.
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 All right. I do have your old one, so that way we can review if there's anything you forgot.
Okay.
Okay. So before I start, though, how has it been for the past 90 days? Have you gotten any speeding tickets or pulled over or anything?
No, I mean I didn't get any tickets.
That's good. Okay. Good.
I did get stopped, but no ticket. Like he gave me a warning.
Nice.
Because I was crying and I was just like, oh my god, like I was trying to be very careful.
Yeah.
But sometimes, I'm just.
You're in a rush sometimes.
I'm always flying. These kids have me going 18 different places, and then I'm just like trying to be everywhere at once, being super mom, and sometimes it's just messing me up. But anyway, so no tickets.
But that's really good, though, that you only got pulled over once. You didn't get a ticket, and he must have really seen how hard you've worked, too.
Yeah, because it was the same cop. So I'm like,
oh, no.
I'm like, oh, my God. Please, he's going to screw me over because he knows. But
he had a little heart.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but you know what? He was feeling good that day, so I was happy that he was. Because if I get one more ticket, I'm going to lose my license. So I'm trying to really be mindful, but it's like almost so much more nerve-wracking because you can get a ticket for anything. I was driving to New Hampshire, and I didn't know this, but that's a part of the law. If you drive, even if you were to drive eating and while driving, you can get a ticket. I didn't know that. Like, I know drinking and driving.
Oh, yeah.
And I just thought only alcohol, but honest to God, even if it's just soda, they want your two hands on the wheel.
Wow.
Because then they said that it's distracting. So, I'm thankful because, I was in New Hampshire and I was eating while I was driving. But someone told me that actually when I went to a gas station, because I was talking to my mom, and that's another ticket you can get. Pumping gas while
on the phone?
Yeah, I thought that was weird. But anyway, I'm sorry. I always sidetrack.
No, it's okay. But I did not know that about New Hampshire.
And that is the truth. So
they have drive-thrus everywhere. Dunkin'.
Isn't that horrible? Yes. It's a setup, man. It's a setup. It is a setup. So, honest to God, if you have anybody else in a similar situation to me, or even just for yourself, tell them, do not eat and drive.
No.
In New Hampshire.
I'm surprised that actually would ever pass, to be honest. It's just
interesting how certain laws are, made for certain areas. It's
so weird. It is
so weird.
Yeah, no, it is. Okay, so we're going to get going on your safety plan.
Okay.
All right. So, let's see. So, like I said, the reason why we need to do the safety plan is just for the safety of others and to not, lose your license and just to be able to get to A and B, places that you need to go pick up your children, go to work, stuff like that. And when you do, the sports and everything like that, it kind of adds up. Okay. All right. So we're going to first start off with your contacts. Okay. So we're going to do the emergency contacts and then, not really emergent, but like good contacts that you need to call. Especially like if you're having a bad day at work and, you're driving home or you're driving to where you need to go. And that's when usually the reckless driving would increase even more if you're really stressed out and it's like, Or
if I'm super chill, right? Like when I go drinking with my friend or something, I should do that too. That's true.
Yeah.
They can't be my sober driver if they're drinking too, right?
Yeah. Gotta have a designated driver or, Lyft is there. That's always good. But if you are coming home and you are angry, it is a very good idea to have like a friend that that you can call and talk to, hands free, obviously, because we talked about that.
Well, I'm happy that you said that. Before, I know you wanted to talk about those things, but that's the one thing that I did a little bit different from my last safety plan. Like I got the Bluetooth, like you told me.
Yeah.
So that's in the car.
Okay. Good.
Because at first I was just leaving the phone in the trunk, like you had said, just to avoid getting on it, because that's what caused the first accident. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I was so distracted. But then I realized, like, I have my two kids. God forbid something happens. So I put my phone, like, do not disturb. But I have it.
Ah.
I didn't know they had this option, Holly, that you can just put limited contacts. So I just put, my mom, my sister, my husband, my daughter, and my son.
That can contact you while you're on the road?
Just in case of an
that's
emergency.
great.
So then I said, just in case if they call me, so I don't say, oh my God, what if it's an emergency right now, and I get nervous because I get nervous so fast. I put the Bluetooth, so that I can answer it without, and it just after 3 rings, it just goes on, like it answers itself.
Oh.
So I don't have to worry about anything.
Oh, okay. So I
don't have to press a button or anything. So it'll ring, and it tells me, your daughter is calling.
Yeah.
It says it 3 times, and then it just starts, and then it connects to her.
Automatically?
Yeah, so maybe that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know. But
have you seen results so far, though?
Well, yeah, because now I don't have to worry about anyone calling. And I tell the kids, like, if I'm on the road or something, they don't know if I'm on the road or not. So even just getting their call. But the good thing, too, is even when I want to hang up, I'll say, hang up, and it hangs up. So I'm like,
technology these days.
No,
That's good.
So I'm like, anything to help me to prevent an accident and keep me really focused. Because
hands-off stuff, that's good.
My mind is, I always say my ADHD mind is always all over the place. Sometimes I can't focus. But I just wanted to tell you that that is something that I thought was really beneficial.
That is brilliant. I'm so glad that you mentioned it. And I'm glad that you took the initiative to get that set up. That's good.
It was a little bit pricey, but they had like $30 rebates too. So I'm like,
that's cool.
That's good because it helped me pay for some of my tickets.
Yeah. Okay. And you did mention something that I do want to touch base with you about. If you are going out drinking with your friends, do you have someone that you guys usually have like a designated driver, or do you have like a Lyft that you can have?
Well, in the past, I've gone out. I'll say what's a drink or two, but so now I don't really have a plan because I always would drive there.
Yeah.
And I don't want my husband to feel like I'm a baby, like you gotta come take care of me. So, but the last time, look at what happened to me. I got the DUI. So I don't know. So I haven't gone that far yet.
Okay.
So that may be something we could talk about.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. So we'll talk about that we'll do that with your action plan. Sounds good? Okay. All right. So let's get into your contacts. Okay. For emergency, who do you think we should have first thing? You're in a reckless accident.
Okay, so 911.
Yep. And then anyone else you can call?
Plymouth, my car insurance.
Plymouth, yep. Okay.
And then I don't know, I don't know.
You could call mobile crisis if there is any issues, but
well, I would like to put them on there because my nerves are always so bad, and God forbid something happens really bad, I need to get talked down to. You know what I mean? Like not talked down, but help bring me back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because after I killed that bunny, oh my God, I'm just like, oh, anything gets me worried. Like it's just not good.
I understand. Yeah, little bunnies, they are cute. Okay. So is there anyone else that you want to put down for contacts?
Okay, so I want to put my husband.
Still has that phone number.
508-867-5309.
Yes. Okay.
And then I wanted to put down my boss just in case, like, because I'm always driving because of my job.
Yeah. Okay.
Just in case of his work hours, I'll call my boss.
Boss or work? Should we? You have the direct line, right?
Yeah, I have the direct line.
Yeah, let's do that one.
So his name is Mr. Finn.
Mr. Finn.
And he's 347-123-4567.
Okay. Yes, thank you. Okay. And anyone else?
I don't know anyone else other than maybe my mom.
Okay.
I'll put my mom.
Yeah.
Because she has a big mouth anyway, so God forbid she'll call anyone else that I.
Yeah, if he needs contact, she'll probably.
Like if I'm on a low battery or something, I'll be alright. I know she's calling the news or something.
I don't have her phone number from the last one.
Oh, it's 603.
Yeah.
204-3530.
Thank you. Okay, good. All right, so we have your contacts, and then so then we'll go down to the goal plan. But before I do that, any other contacts that you can think of, or that should be good?
I think that should be all
Should
right.
good? Okay. All right, cool. So the goal plan that was for your last one was my goal is to drive safe and not harm others. You want to keep it that way, or do you want to change it?
No,
Keep it-
I want to keep.
Okay.
I want to keep it like that.
Okay. Good.
But I want to include like don't get any more tickets. I'm about to have no license.
Okay, so not to get pulled over. Keep the, let's see, my goal is to drive safe and to not harm others. And keeps the speeding limit low.
Or maybe refrain from straying away from the rules of the road.
Okay, yes. From breaking the laws.
Yeah.
Put that way. Yeah. Okay. Breaking road laws.
I mean, I got better with the road rage.
That's good.
You know, like two people cut me off. I called them a fucking asshole because I had to, and I gave them the finger, but I didn't follow no one this time.
That's good.
So that's good.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm like, my blood boils, but
still though, you're handling it much better.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. So I'm telling myself to stay in the right lane.
Mhm.
Then I don't have to worry about nobody, cutting me off. But, driving slower is
It's a little bit different.
yeah. It's almost like I want to cover like my clock just so that way I don't gotta look at the time, stressing about this, stressing about that.
And it's tough because it's trying to be time management to kind of think of how long is it going to take exactly. And then, I got to think, am I going to hit traffic? I have to keep that time space. And that's quite frustrating because it's like if you are keeping to the speed limit, you kind of have to think that way.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Yeah, that's quite a change. But it does help though, keeping the license, keeping you safe, right?
Yeah. So I'm like, I just hope, like, I have to do this for a year.
Yes.
And I hope, that a lot of things will be, expunged from my report, if anything. Because, things happen.
It does, yeah.
But I can't be without a license, And then I have my daughter who's just learning how to drive, and what kind of model am I, right? Like, fucking up my shit, and she's gonna have hers. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, like this is what I've learned, and this is what I hope you drive. How you drive.
Yeah, and like, don't follow me.
Yeah.
Learn from mommy's mistakes.
There you go. See, yeah, that is a good model right there. Is that you learn about your mistakes and say, hey, don't try not to make them because there are consequences.
Mm-hmm.
So that's always good that you can always mention to her, right? And are you still using because we were talking about like different things that you can do on the road, obviously things that are safe, but listening to music, does that help?
Well, no, yeah, I did that. I strayed away from like all this like high beat songs.
Yeah.
So honestly, like I've been putting if I don't have music on, because sometimes I just want no music because my job.
Yeah.
But sometimes I've been putting on like really like elevator music. I don't know I had a station for that, but it does help because I'm not like rushing. I'm just like going. I'm like riding. It's like almost like I'm riding a wave. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've been talking to myself when I see like, wow, look at this person on the other road. What a fucking idiot. He wants to fuck over. But I'm like, you know what? Hey, I'm getting home safe today.
Yep.
So I like the classical music, soft music.
Too.
Elevator music. That's helping me a lot.
That's good because, like you said, if you do listen to a song that has like a beat to it, it's definitely going to be really, I want to go fast.
Yeah, so you don't realize it, it's like, oh.
Yeah. All of a sudden you're going like 60 when you're supposed to go like 55. It's like, ooh, it's way too fast. Got like a tickle. Okay, so that's good. So you listen to that music just to kind of mellow you out and just to keep you calm. And do you do deep breaths when you're driving as well? You
know what? I've been doing my deep breathing. I've been doing that when I'm stuck in traffic because I'm still struggling with that. Because I've thought about, I can't tell you how many times I thought about going in the left lane, like the breakdown lane, and just like, fuck it. I could
just speed through it.
So I stay in the right lane. I'm like, just breathe. You're going to get there. So I've been using my breathing during those times.
Good.
Just like to work me through traffic. Sometimes it doesn't last long. You know, I think the longest amount of traffic I've been in was when we were driving down, driving up to Maine. So there was a bad accident. So it was like 30 minutes. I was like, oh, fuck
Ooh,
my life. What
bad.
the fuck?
Yeah.
But
Wow.
then, you know what else I wound up doing too? Like, I did like what
Yeah.
you told me. I put 2 pictures of the kids in the back seat.
Oh.
It sounds weird because they're like, Mom,
no.
we're big now. Because you know they're 16 and 14.
Yeah.
But I'm like, just because I want to really practice like how I'm also talking, because then when they're in the car, it's like they're not in the car. Because I'm like, what the fuck, motherfucker.
Yeah.
So I look, you know how you look in the mirror and I can see that, like, you know, the pictures of them.
Yeah.
So
it
I'm like,
reminds you too.
because I got them like little stickers, so they're like so
Yeah.
tiny. So I put it there. So I'm like, okay, watch. Let me just breathe.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
You'll be fine. You're gonna get through this.
Mhm.
And if you're late, you can't stress what you can't change. I kept thinking about what you told me. You can't stress what you can't change.
No. You
So
can't.
why we in a rush to go nowhere, right?
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
So that's helped me a lot.
Yeah. I like how you have the kid pictures in the back. Oh, how old are they in the pictures?
I have them at 14 and 16.
You do?
I have them
you
as
do have
recent.
Oh, okay, that's good. All right.
Just because, you know, if I put them small, I try small.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they don't fucking know. What the fuck? I was just trying to be like a happier pace, like, what the fuck? Instead of, you know.
Yeah.
So I said, no, let me do it older because I don't want them really cursing. I don't want them.
Yeah.
I want to trust that they're going to know how to handle traffic and people cutting them off. I don't want to model bad behavior.
Yes.
Because it's hard. It's, you know, it's
It
a
is.
struggle. I mean, I'm doing okay,
Mhm.
having a ticket and stuff, but it's still a struggle, man, breaking this routine, you know? So
It definitely is. But you're doing the best you can, and you get
yeah.
results. It's
Yeah.
good.
I'm terrified, but I said, you're going to drive.
Yeah.
Because, you know, in the beginning, I didn't even want to drive. I was just like, well, I'll take a Lyft. I'll take
Mhm.
that Uber. I'll take the train.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I said, you got to stop this. You know, you just got to figure it out.
Mhm. And you did. Yep. And you're doing it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's good. Okay. So now that we have the goal set up, we'll just make sure that we have everything in for the plan. So I did write a few things that you already told me that you have. The Bluetooth and the Do Not Disturb, you have limited to certain contacts.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was good that with 3 rings, it goes right through. And that when you say hang up, it hangs up. And then I have you have listened to elevator music or classical music, so that helps while you drive. Deep breaths, especially during traffic. You have the kid pictures in the back. The back. Okay. This sounds good, right? Okay. So I'm gonna mention what you have in your other plan.
Mm-hmm.
And then just let me know if you want me to add it or
Okay.
take it out. Okay. All right. So are you still taking meds to sleep because being tired kind of?
You see these dark eyes, right?
Okay. Yeah.
My
So
name's
not
not Festa
sleeping.
Adams, you know.
Oh,
My name is
gosh.
Crystal. So, you know, it's still a struggle
Yeah.
because, you know, but I'm not on like the heavy duty. I wasn't, you know, I want to take medicine. So, you know,
Yeah.
the psychiatrist gave me I forget what it was called, but it's this sleeping medicine.
Mhm.
It wasn't melatonin, it was something else like stronger.
A little stronger than that.
And
Yeah.
it was like I took a half a pill and I slept the whole night, but I woke up so groggy. And then I didn't like you know, my kids trying to wake me up and I couldn't wake up.
Oh.
So I'm like, you know
yeah.
what? I've been trying the melatonin and I've
Mhm.
been trying the thing you told me, like with the aromatherapy,
Yeah.
and breathing in and breathing out
Mhm.
before I go in.
Yeah.
So
Smelling lavender. Yeah.
so
Good.
that's helping me better. I mean,
Okay.
it's still, you know, I still struggle, but like I've been able to sleep at least 6 hours straight now.
That's a lot better than before. Okay. All
But
right.
if I do wake up, I'm up for a
Mhm.
little bit, like maybe an hour or two, and then
Mhm.
it's like then I can go back to sleep. But sometimes, depending on what time I wake up, you know, it's
Yeah.
what it is.
It is. Have you tried reading books before you go to bed?
You know, I can't stand reading because I'm
Okay.
still in school. Ugh.
Yeah. Okay. So you can't find the time to read. You gotta
No.
read what they give
I
you.
have no pleasure in books right now because of everything
Yeah.
that I'm reading. I mean, even though I'm reading some really interesting stuff, but
It's so hard to find that time.
I can't wait when I'm done with school, like to just buy a really good book, like a hardcover book, and just sit and read and smell it. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah,
But
no, I understand that, and there's no agenda towards it too. It's
yeah,
like you
there's
just read it.
obligation. Yeah, it's just like we're good.
Yeah, no, I understand that. Okay, so you are taking melatonin?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is it 5 milligrams? Or
No, I think it's two.
oh, okay,
2.
2 5 milligrams.
I take it like a half an hour before I think I'm gonna go to sleep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Taking a hot
6
shower
hours.
before.
That always helps too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hot shower. Yeah, that'll help with sleeping. Okay. Um. Okay, so we got the phone all set. Um. And are you still planning ahead not to rush with appointments, work, everything like that? Or it's
I'm
still
trying,
okay.
like I have my new agenda book. I bought it.
Good.
And I bought the one that has like by the hour, so I'm not like overdoing it. So like what I've been doing is anytime I have an activity, I'm giving myself at least 30 minutes before and 30 minutes after. So if the appointment's at 3, I know that I already blocked off 2, but then sometimes I'm even putting 1:30 from 1:30 to like 4:30. Just so I have that
Okay.
time frame. So if I go a little
That's a good idea.
over, it sucks, but
Yeah.
I have enough time, and if I go a
hmm
little bit under, so I just said.
But you're trying though. Keep trying to plan ahead like that. Having 30 minutes before, 30 minutes after. That's a good way to start.
Yeah.
I like that. That's good. If we actually have time today, I would actually have an activity I would like to show just to help with the time management. See if it
No, that'd be
helps.
good. That'd
Okay.
be good
Cool.
because it is what it is.
Yeah. Let's see if you like it, and then we can go from there. Because it's not made for everyone. Just um. Well, I'll show you when we once we get there. I don't want to
It's
jump too far
Yeah,
ahead.
no, but that'd be good to do because even though I know like my safety plan is really focused on like reckless drive, my reckless to avoid the reckless driving,
Yeah.
but sometimes that's what causes it because I'm so like out of whack with my time, and then I'm much more stressed, and then that leads to it's like
It
the domino
increases.
effect. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So that is a good idea, Holly. You're so
Yeah.
smart.
But that's good you're recognizing that it's a domino effect. That's good right
I
there. You're getting there. Yes, you see it. Um, so road rage. So we talked about music. Let's see. Is there any I don't know if you know like there's some books you can listen to while you're on the road. Have you ever tried that?
Oh, the audio books. My sister's
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah.
But
Do you find that boring or it's not for everyone?
I just feel like it's distracting for me.
Okay, it's
And you know
distracting.
what? It's like I zone out because I don't want to zone out. Like, what if I zone out to the books? I don't want to take the chance.
No, especially if you're keeping an eye on the road, shouldn't do
Yeah,
that.
so I'm not doing
Okay.
that.
So we'll just stick with the music because you
Yes,
found it works, so let's just stick with that. And like you said, the road rage is better anyway, so
yes.
we don't really need to touch base on that. The number one that I do want to
But I
is
do like that idea. Like, if I'm not driving and I'm in the car,
yeah,
even though
that's see?
it helps me just to not pay attention to what other people are doing.
Yeah.
Like, I got this. I don't want to make the trip
Yeah.
uncomfortable for others.
Um and so I know because of the DUI, you've been doing pretty good not driving intoxicated. And I do want to talk about, though, if it does come to a point where you do need a driver, is that you feel comfortable calling someone or calling a Lyft?
Well, I'll be
So,
honest with you. It's just like I just feel like I put my family through so much. Sometimes I don't even want to call them. But I just kind of have to think of a plan because we do our girls' trip twice a month.
yeah.
It's just like a girls' day, honestly, and we always have a few drinks. So even though I feel good
Mhm.
after 3 drinks, I don't know, like I don't want to get pulled over for something stupid. They smell alcohol on my breath. So I'm trying to just figure out like what am I gonna do? I don't know what to. I really don't know what to do. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about that. Like,
Yes. Well, I want to see what you're comfortable with. So calling family isn't what you want to do.
I
Okay.
really don't want to, and then because I've been driving myself there, so I don't know. What do you think? Should I like leave my car and just take an Uber there or Lyft there, or like I don't know. What do you think?
You could do that. You could always, if you feel comfortable calling a Lyft or an Uber, anyone to pick you up or to leave your car and then have them pick you up at home to bring you to your friend's place, you can do that. Or you could call your friends and be like, hey, pick me up. And then I'll
Yeah.
have a Lyft drop off or a cab drop off.
Mhm.
Um, you could stay at your friend's place. Do you feel comfortable doing that.
I love staying there, but sometimes I don't want the husband to think I'm cheating on him or something.
That's true.
That may lead to other problems.
That's true. Okay,
I mean, I could do it sometimes,
yeah.
but all the time they're gonna be like, "Hello."
Yeah, like what's going on now?
These little kids.
Yeah. Okay, so you don't want to give that speculation. So let's say we call Lyft or Uber.
Okay,
we'll do that.
What, to go to the place and come back?
You could do that, or ask a friend to pick you up. That way you kind of save on money, so you can.
You know what? I like it better for me to take the Lyft or the Uber there and the Lyft and the Uber back. You know why?
Because that's how we're gonna write it.
What if my judgment at that point is miscued? So like if I already drank 3, what if she drank 5? I'm like, she's good. I ain't driving, but I want to get home.
Yes, you want to get there peacefully.
Yeah.
Yes. Lyft.
I love these new chairs you have. I love that they swivel back and forth.
They're a lot of fun, huh?
Yeah. I feel like I'm working on my abs at the same time. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what we have for designated. So I'm glad that we come to an agreement. I like that because at least you're good, and you have no, you don't have those keys right there because you do get intoxicated. It's kind of that judgment is you're more likely to want to take those keys and drive home.
No, it's true. Yeah. And someone told me about Uber too. Like you can save all your card information.
Yeah.
And then I'll just say, take me here. Boom, paid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, it is. It's easier that way. Yeah, I've only done it once or twice. I've done an Uber, and it was very interesting. The driver and like you meet so many different people that way.
Yeah.
I just worry about the safety. That's the only thing about Ubers when you're by yourself.
Well, I was thinking about doing the one. They even do the Uber that is other people come in the car with you. I don't know the name of it. But your ride is cheaper though if you do it that way. So they pick you up and they pick other people up, or when they pick you up, people are already in there. So I'm like, okay.
Because they're on the route to your place or wherever you're going.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
As long as everyone's nice, you're good.
See what happens, right?
Yeah.
Hey, at least I ain't driving. I don't gotta worry. I can have fun and I don't have to worry.
Maybe make sure that you text your girlfriends like, hey, I made it home safely.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Because if you do end up being in an Uber like that, so text friends.
I don't want to get out of the cab with somebody else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you don't need you don't want to make sure your husband tells your friends either that you got home. So text friends when home safely. Okay. All right. Does everything look good before I have you sign this? Dun-dun-dun.
Yeah.
Add, take out, anything?
Well, I think the thing that I wanted to add, because that I didn't add, well, we had last time, but I didn't add it, was just like review the driving book.
Yeah, that is a good idea.
Just because, sometimes I forget that even though I've been driving for 15 years, something's changed.
I was just going to say, I mean,
look at the eating.
I'm like still amazed by this right now.
So, maybe just looking at that.
If anything changed, I'd rather be safe than sorry because you don't want to get pulled over for something dumb and it's just that getting pulled over, that feeling, I can't imagine it's great.
No,
right?
And you know what I was thinking about adding, if it's not too crazy? I was thinking about, I wanted to see what you think.
Yeah.
I was thinking about taking a few driving classes. You know why? Awesome. And tell the driver, like, look, I've been pulled over a lot for reckless driving, blah, 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 reckless endangerment, all these things. But I really want to drive with someone because sometimes I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. And maybe in the moment I have someone right there and be like, no, let's not do that.
Okay.
Or, do we really yield anymore at the yield sign?
Yeah.
When it's yellow, when it's been yellow, and I'm like speeding across it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Sometimes I think I'm trying to play it off. I want to run the system, but it's catching up to me, man.
It definitely can. And things change. Okay. But so you wanted to take a driving review class? Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Driving review.
And at least they'll review the book too, and then they have you drive. So
yeah, and then they can look and review maybe we should do it that way, and they might have good tips of like, I imagine they deal with a lot of people
Yeah.
that do get angry on the road, and how do I handle it, right?
Yeah, because I don't know what else to do. I'm sorry. It's been a long day.
It's okay. And you are doing the anger management classes as well?
Yes.
Okay, all right. And how's that going? Because if your road rage is getting better, I'm imagining that's
It's getting good. It's it's okay. I'm still like, I'm going to them once a
Good,
week.
yeah.
Every Wednesdays at 6.
Mhm.
Um, I'm still. I haven't made up my mind about it yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm just going. This will be like the third time I go on Wednesday.
Okay.
So
good.
like the first time I was just like really sitting and just listening.
Yeah.
I talked a little bit the last time I went, but I don't know. I don't have that much. Maybe the next time I see you, I'll have more information to tell you about
That
that.
that sounds fine. That's good.
Because there's
I'm
things I
just
like
glad you're
about
going
it,
though.
and there's things like, oh, I'm not sure
Kinda-
yet. So I don't know how to. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm still glad that you're going though. Even though
Yeah.
it's kind of like, the mere fact that you're making the effort to go is awesome.
Trying
Yeah.
just to see, anything to make me better,
Mhm.
and help my insurance cool down.
Yes. If you are having still problems with the class, I might be able to find another class where maybe you'll find people that are more relatable. Maybe that
Mhm.
could be it. I
Yeah.
don't know. It could be
I
the
think that's what it
vibe.
is too. Like some things are so extreme, and some people, like I know I have like my little road rage and here and there, but like some people are really mean.
Yeah.
Like really, really get mad.
Mhm.
Like real get mad.
Yeah. Like
So-
you think you might get mad. I'm sure there's more people that get
Oh
way more
man,
mad.
like yeah. So I feel like they're like extreme mad. It's so
Oh,
hot. I don't think I'm
wow.
hot headed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's really hot and heavy in there, huh?
Yeah, all the time. I'm hot headed, maybe driving, but it's even better. But
All
they're
right, I'm
hot
gonna
headed
look
all the
into
time.
yeah, I'm gonna look into other classes that might work out a little bit better. Okay. Yeah, I wonder why. So it's a Wednesday class.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll look into that, and then the next time I see you, then I'll let you know what I find.
Yeah, and let you know how it is.
Yeah. Okay. But other than that, we're good.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. So just quickly sign,
Okay.
and then yep, we got a little bit of time to do the time management after.
Okay. Let me just. And then today is the second.
Yes. Yeah, September. Oh my goodness. Yeah, time flies. I'm like, what happened to August? All the summer months.
It came and went.
Yeah, seriously. Went by too fast. Okay. So now I'm gonna do
Oh, that time thing you was telling me about?
yes.
Oh, good,
Yeah,
good.
got a little bit of time. Okay. So what I have here is 4 different tables. I have like urgent, not urgent, and then important and not important. And then I kind of laid it out as to how you can organize it as far as like what's due, what's urgent and important, and then scheduling. It's important to be done, but it's not like it's got to be right now. So anything with planning like a schedule. I just poked myself in the eye.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like planning on how your work day is. I know you drive a lot for work, but if you could somewhat like kind of plan that out, and you got your book, so that always
Yeah.
helps too. And then down here, for urgent and not important, delegate. So your meetings that you have to do. I'm sure you have to do a lot of meetings for work. Okay.
And core and all those things. I just feel like I get so divided. So in my job, I'm so needed for so many things.
Everywhere you gotta.
And then it's just like almost at home. So it's
Yeah.
like while I'm working, it's hard to always like my priority is always going to be my kids. They're always number one. But at the same time, it hinders my job where I have a job I need to do too. So it's just trying to find this balance, man. It's not easy.
It's not easy, no. And at least maybe if you try to do it this way, we can try to make it a little bit smoother for your day because, like you said, it's not easy. This isn't going to be perfect, but we can at least try to see if it works.
No, I mean anything to like, avoid driving fast. That's,
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't want to be in that category of reckless and they just like, that's like being a negligent parent. I don't want to be a negligent driver. That doesn't make any sense,
No,
right?
no, I understand.
So,
You're doing good.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the not important, not urgent, cat videos. I don't know what kind of videos you like, or Facebook, anything with social media that might kind of get in the way, or take your time too. Like if you're getting ready to go to work and you think you might have enough time, but then you don't consider the traffic, and then you're like, ooh, I want to watch that cool video on YouTube, something like that.
Yeah, because you know something, 5 minutes on Facebook is 2 hours in real time. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
You know how that goes.
Yes, that's true. You can get a lot done in 5 minutes on Facebook,
For real.
but that 5 minutes could be on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, not racing to get to work.
Yeah.
Okay. So I separated it as far as like what you need to do, your schedule, what you can drop, but yet you might want to kind of keep there as far as your meetings or anything else in your life that I'm not thinking of, and stuff that you don't necessarily need to include in your schedule as much.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So what do you need to get done as far as like let's plan would you feel more comfortable planning it out for during the week, not so much the weekend, because
Yeah.
you want your time with your family for the weekend?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. So we'll do this for work week.
Mm-hmm. So I know every day I have to be at work by 8:45.
8:45 work.
But exit 13
Yeah.
on
How's
290
that?
is out of control. That's a 10-minute
Oh,
stop.
yeah,
It
it
doesn't
is.
matter unless you leave like super, super early. But I'm
Mhm.
not gonna go to work at 7 if I need to be there at 8:45. You know what I mean?
So what time do you leave the house if you got to be there at 8:45?
In a perfect world,
Yeah.
leaving the house at 7:55 would be great. Because it gives me enough
Wow.
time.
Yeah, it gives you. Okay, so that sounds like a good time. So okay. So
But that's not what happens.
no.
No, sometimes I leave at 8:15.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm this because I'm like, oh, let me just do this garbage real fast. Let me just do this. And then I just all thrown.
So that's the stuff we got to delegate.
Mhm.
Okay, so let's write that down. Cleaning. How about chores in the morning? AM chores. Do you feel like that sometimes?
That's
might
what
get
it
more?
is. It's
Okay,
like I
AM
feel like
chores.
if I can do a lot before I leave, then it's less that I have to do when I get home. But then when I get home, I still have shit I have to do anyway.
Ah, man.
So
You
I
got
don't know.
kids. You can tell them what to do.
These kids don't do anything.
Oh,
honey. These kids, you know what they do? They spend my money. That's it. Eat my food, spend my money.
If they want to spend their money, they can always chip in.
It's crazy. It's crazy, man.
Okay, so AM chores, we can put that. Let's try to push it for the PM.
I think it's true.
Yeah, or the weekend.
Mhm.
PM. Would that be cool if we had it for the weekend too?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
With the exception of fixing my bed. I need to fix my bed.
Okay.
I fix my
So
bed in the
AM
morning.
chores can
And
be
I have to
bed.
do morning dishes. Everything else I could wait.
Bed and dishes. That's it.
That's it. I'll do
right.
that.
I like it. What do you need to keep for the when you get home?
Okay.
Trash?
Trash,
Okay.
sweeping, mopping.
So okay, we'll put it as floors.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Dusting.
You are a good cleaner, aren't you?
I am. It's horrible.
All right, let's see. Anything else that you know that you usually like to try to do in the morning for chores that you could probably wait to do in the afternoon?
Let me think. You know something?
Mm.
I could do the dishes in the afternoon. I think what's more important that I do is prepare my meal. When I get home, I just put it in. So I can season my meats and stuff like that in the morning. So do my bed and prepare a meal. Prepare dinner.
In the morning?
Yeah, like a head start for dinner.
Dinner. That's very smart. That way you're not stressing, like, I gotta get home to get dinner
Yeah, because
done.
you know something?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you something.
Yeah.
I get home, and even though I wash dishes in the morning, guess what? I got dishes anyway.
Yeah. You're gonna have them, might as well pile up throughout the whole day,
maybe
right?
that will, influence the children.
That's true. Gotta get
Or
water.
the husband
Mm-hmm.
to,
chip in.
Perhaps I should wash a dish.
Yeah.
If I want to drink, right?
Yeah, I like that. Okay, good. And do you put it like in the pot roast? Is that what they call it? Like they put it in the
a slow cooker.
That I love.
Crock pot.
Yes, it is perfect. You just put all the ingredients, leave it for 5 hours, and you're
good to go.
Right?
For real.
It's brilliant. I love it. My friend was able to make like a cool hot brownie sundae. She left it in there for like 3 hours.
Shut the front door.
It was so good. I was like,
I'm gonna have to try that.
Yeah. Oh, there's so many recipes out there. It's awesome. Okay, so all right, so try to leave your house at 7:50. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
making sure I have gas before, in the nighttime. So when I'm coming home from work, if I see that I'm low on gas, get it before I park. You know what I mean? Because then I'm like, oh shit, now I gotta go to the gas station.
Yeah,
Then you
it's
see someone,
annoying.
then they want to talk to you. Blah, blah,
And
blah.
that takes your time too.
And I talk to everybody, so
You're a friendly person.
Hey,
it's hard not to talk to you.
That's right. So then I get stressed out.
Yeah,
Because I don't want to be rude. But I'm like, shut the fuck up, I gotta go. You know what I mean? But I can't tell them that. Say it in my brain. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Plus, it's tough because they know you're the person that they can talk to and vent to, and it's hard to be like, no. So that is tricky, but it is a good point that you mentioned that does happen. So do you want to make sure you have enough gas before you leave work, so you get it before, or
either before I leave work or before I get home? Doesn't matter as long as it's before I get home.
Around.
So that when I park my car and I have to leave in the morning, I have gas
for a day and before home. Okay, so check gas before you're done for the day at work and then before you go home.
Yeah.
Because that way you can shoot to get the gas before you go home. Is that the idea? Cool. Good. All right. Anything else that might get in your way as far as scheduling wise?
Oh yeah.
Unless we need to get into your work schedule.
Making sure that the dog is taken care of before, but making sure the kids are doing their piece too. So I walk the dog in the morning, and they gotta make sure they feed her and everything else.
Will that be enough to still leave the house at 7:50?
Yeah. Okay. Because I get up at 5 every morning anyway.
Ooh, girl, you up early. And walk. Okay, and you don't have to do the PM walk.
No.
And do you have someone that stops by in the middle of the day to go bring the dog for a walk? Okay.
No.
But if your dog's okay with it,
she's good because remember, twice a week she goes to school, doggy school.
Oh, that's awesome.
Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then she's like in recovery Monday, Wednesday, and Friday because she's so stimulated. She's like she needs to sleep all day.
Oh yeah.
She's like, thank God everyone is leaving. I could relax. It's her alone time. I call it the alone time.
Yeah.
For the dog. I know it's weird.
Awesome. So feeding the dog though, that doesn't take long, right?
No.
So, okay, so it's just the AM walk. And then I'm also going to put that for your chores. Dog walk. Okay. We still have a little bit of more time. So, okay, so that part is your scheduling too. I'm going to note that in your due. Is there anything during your work schedule where time is a little tricky, like meetings? Like for all your work meetings, is there a meeting that you...
I just think that honestly, I need to really space it out because sometimes I put things so back to back that it's like, you know what? There's for the most part 30 days in a month. For the most part, you have a give or take, but I gotta make it work.
So space it out for work, like as far as like when you set up your appointments, like how much time you have.
Because sometimes I just feel like if today is a day that's a down day, let me just see as many people as I can.
Yeah.
But then it stresses me out, and then I'm pissed off, and then it doesn't help me when I'm driving.
Nope, it doesn't. Okay. So we'll keep enough time. How much time do you think you need to keep in between your appointments?
Well, I was actually looking at my agenda book, and I just think that I should not see more than 3 people in a day.
3 people a day. Okay, cool. Good.
And if there's an emergency that I have to see someone else, then I need to clear my schedule or take someone away because otherwise I just fall into the same stuff. I need to give myself enough time just in case I can make it home that I can say, can you pick up my son? Can you drop off my daughter? You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. You got to prioritize. Yeah. So clear your schedule of cancellations, and making sure kids are being picked up and dropped off.
Absolutely.
Do they have usual appointments during the week that you need to keep track of as well, or are they usually?
Well, for right now, because school just started, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Those are basketball weeks, basketball days. Yeah. So, other than that, the rest of the days we're pretty free. But Christine started working, so sometimes Fridays and the weekends. But for the most part, we're good. Okay,
so Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. How's she liking the job?
She's loving it.
That's good.
Mhm.
Good.
And she's helping me with managing my time so that I'm not like, she's like, okay, mom, nope, don't. She'll tell me like, no, 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 no. It's not time to do anything else. It's time to drive me. Let's go. I'm in the car. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh,
She'll do all these things. So I'm just like,
yeah.
but I don't get mad at her because
Mhm.
she's being responsible. She's better than me.
That's
So
good.
good for her.
Yeah. She's taking care. That's
Mhm.
good. All right. Okay, so that's our time, and you have a good layout of your time management schedule. I'm going to make copies of it so that way you have it, and then also I'm going to make copies of your safety plan as well.
Okay.
That sound good?
Okay.
Okay, good. All right, so I'll meet you on the other side of the office.
Sure.
Let's get that done. Okay.
That works for me.
All right.
Thank you so much.